Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And here we go from LA. Blake Corum now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. Bringing them out to one of the league's all-time leading passers. Captured his first MVP award last season. It's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear in the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Completed over the middle. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
That is not easy to do in this league. Consecutive, chunk, explosive plays through the air. This defense is reeling. They're on their heels.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
47-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. Manage about 9 before a stop is made. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Stafford. Connects with Adams again. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch, and Hick got there quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. A handoff for Williams, running left. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 35.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Tight end going in motion here. Stafford now on 3rd down. That one complete to Whittington. Met there, driven out to cap that game at about 6 yards. And that's going to set up a Rams first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Stafford on 1st and 10. And he has started this game perfect, connecting on all 4 passes after that last one. Going left side, Williams with it. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
That penalty helps him out, makes it 2nd and 7. Stafford now. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Back to throw, here's Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down for Stafford, and he's been near perfect on this opening series. He's 5 of 6 now throwing the football. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're going to stop him just before he can make it a 1st and goal situation, Brock. They got him at about the 5. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they're going to stop him just before he can make it a 1st and goal situation, Brock. They got him at about the 5.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And with just one hand, he makes the grab. That's a touchdown! Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Seahawks nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He dodged the tackle. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. Bringing him out, a 9th-year pro who helped lead his team to the promised land last season. Here's Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. The defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working on 2nd down. Darnold. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. Hits the 20. All the way touchdown, Seattle!
Pass complete to Zach Charbonnet.
Well, Brock, they
Touchdown,
could prove me
Seattle.
wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Williams, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. They motion a receiver left. Draw play. This is Williams. Still finding room past the 45. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line.
13 yards on the
Give him
play.
13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved at the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for a chunk run.
Putting a receiver in motion. Stafford now off the play fake. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they drop him at the 40. Byron Murphy. And it's going to be 2nd and 16 now coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Give to Williams from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Josh Joe bringing that one to an end.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Gets everything he has under this one. That's cut at the 25. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Throwing now, Stafford. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Stafford back to throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And out of bounds he goes after a gain of 8. It is 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that draw.
For the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Seahawks and Zach Charbonnet ready for another go on offense. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play fake, Darnold. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. Una Ford. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Darnold looking to throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's going to have the first down before he's taken down. Wow, great response facing that difficult 3rd and 15.
First down, Seahawks.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. First down from the 42. He's got it, and space in midfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. A throw right side, finds Cup. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
Gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Rams' 39-yard line.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Here's Darnold to throw. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. To throw, here's Darnold. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 4th down.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. That is enough time to put something together. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Stafford. Throwing the out route, complete. Looks like about 7 on the completion before he headed out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Stafford to throw. Complete beyond the marker. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that gives LA the first. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down from the 42. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To throw, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They got 9 on their last play, Brock, so just a final yard now to go here on 3rd down. Final throw before the break. Heaving for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Seahawks intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's gonna end.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first.
So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Right side, this is hauled in by Oots. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. Darnold. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive plan in the locker room to break up that catch. It's now 3rd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's caught, Barner. And he's going to have them a 1st down. That was close for a moment when he caught it, but he knew what he needed to do after he did so.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
We've set it down from 37. Throwing here, Darnold. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though he did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much.
Darnold with a quick pass out wide. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Seahawks.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down. Now they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
is to win.
And they're not doing it.
It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner. toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Darnold now to throw. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. He stopped here, gain of about 7, and that's good for a Seattle first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Darnold's on 1st and 10. Now up to 5 completions on this drive. On the counter, it's Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Had a man in the area, Brock, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he was trying to hit him there. It looked like he was just getting rid of that football.
No, I'm not going to correct you. You're right. And that's really a compliment to this defense. You saw the guy. He had his man, but the coverage, well, it was too good, and he didn't trust that throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, it's nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up that throw, Gronk. He wanted to pick, but can't hang on. It hits the ground, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Jason Myers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now. Catch made to right side by Nakua. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Williams. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. They put Adams in motion left. Stafford now on 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. Hit there, and he's forced out. A gain of about 15 before it. And that will bring up Rams 1st down.
That's good.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. On 2nd down, Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Last completion got him 6. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Here's Stafford. It's complete to Whittington. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Stafford on 1st and 10. And he's moved past that interception nicely. Now 4 for 5 passing on this series. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He'll get this one to Adams. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Picked up a few on that 1st down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
3rd and long for him here. That's over the middle and money to Nakua. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. This one from 47 yards away.
A 47-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Seahawks take
the Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Charbonnet. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Again, it's Charbonnet. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And the pick is dropped. He had the turnover in his hands. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be an incomplete pass, though. Going to make it 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. Running right, it's Williams. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the 1st down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
1st and 10.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Stafford. Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And this one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about 4th down.
It's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Jukes away from one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. As the Seahawks go back on offense, we take a look at Rams defensive coordinator Chris Shula. Of course, the Shula name quite famed in coaching circles. His grandfather, the Hall of Famer Don Shula, both his father David and Uncle Mike, NFL coaches as well. And for Chris, this is his third season as the DC in LA. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Starting this one out with Charbonnet. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Seahawks trail by a field goal.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Darnold looking to throw. He's not going to be able to get rid of it. They got to him. And that means it is now 3rd and 16 to go.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Need something big. It's 3rd and long. Shaheed motioning right. Throwing now. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. Free inside the 30. Jackson, Smith and Jigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson, Smith and Jigba going in from 81 yards out. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good. So they take the lead, and that extra point buys them a little bit of breathing room here, partner. The field goal doesn't tie it now.
13.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
For Seattle.
Whittington now on the return. Escapes the defender. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. A clutch moment for a massive play. 45 yards.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Quick slant taken in by Nakua. A good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Setting up to pass. Oh, he lost the football. And that should be Seahawks football.
That's quarterback's living nightmare and a defender's dream right there. Not just to get the sack and get home, a sack fumble, that's what these defenders live for.
The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Charbonnet now up the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another carry for Charbonnet. And he gets the Seahawks 1st down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Seahawks in a victory formation as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Seahawks. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.